Hi, my name is Lisa Van Berkel, and I am the school counselor here at St. Ives for grades 4 through 8, if we haven't met already. And one of my jobs here at St. Ives is to work with Northwest School District on Title I guidelines and funding. And so I am obligated to share with you all of the parents of students who have qualified for Title I services, and I'll explain what that looks like in a minute. Just to kind of let you know just some information about what that even is, what that looks like, and what that means for you and your child. So students who qualify for Title I services, basically, and I think you know this at this point, all grades 4 through 8 take a social emotional screener at the beginning of the school year, and then we'll do one again in January, right after Christmas break, and possibly another one at the very end of the school year as well. And so those results, which measure well-being and social emotional skills, as well as a follow-up meeting with either me or one of the schools, the school psych, has kind of, that's how your student has qualified, as far as maybe just have seen a need and maybe learning to grow a little bit in some social emotional skills, or just checking on their well-being. Well-being meaning like peer support. Do they feel like they have a friend? What does that look like? Family support as well. Do they feel like they have a trusted adult here at school they can talk to? Those kind of things. So I'm attaching 3 items in this email: a parent right to know, and a parent involvement policy, and a parent compact, which you will, I would ask you to sign and return that if you do agree for your student to receive Title I services. So the parent right to know, pretty self-explanatory. It just basically says what Title I is and how that's funded through Northwest Schools. So parent involvement policy is kind of, it just lays out in a little more detail about my role and responsibility, the school's role and responsibility, your role and responsibility, the student's role and responsibility, in making sure that we can try to encourage the student to be their best academically, but also socially and emotionally. And so I would ask, I know that's like a lot of words in all of those documents. The main one that I would love for you to read through is the parent compact, which basically, if you do agree for your student to receive Title I services, which honestly, it's basically saying that I will prioritize meeting with your student, whether it's in a small group or individually. No service, the service doesn't change at all. The way that I meet with students doesn't change, but it's basically just saying, like, I will meet with your student and I will prioritize their learning based on their qualifications. And so, so I hope to work with your student or continue working with them if I've already started meeting with your student, at least through Christmas, if not through the end of the school year, depending on the need. So if you do agree that you're good with your student receiving Title I services from me, I ask that you sign and date and have your student sign and date the school compact, and return that. You don't have to return anything else. And you can scan and email that to me, or you can submit it to the office at some point. If you do not want your student to receive these services, or you do not want your student to meet with me for any reason, feel free to just email me and let me know that you deny these services for the 24-25 school year. If you have any questions, please reach out. I look forward to working with you and your student.